Good morning, everyone. Good morning and happy Sunday. Sunday, the 16th of May, which is quite big to comprehend, really, when you think about it. For those that are joining this back and not watching this live, hello, good evening, hello, how are you, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of the day, night, or whatever it is for you. I hope you are well. Today we are going to be playing with, good morning, beautiful people, my dear friend Adam Barralet's Crystal Connections message cards. They're a really beautiful deck to work with and very thorough. There's 70 crystals in here, so who knows what we're going to get. But I just wanted to do a quick shout out to everyone. I just want to check in and see how you're all feeling. I know that there's a very common theme of people feeling very tired, emotional, frustrated. There's a very, very common theme because there's heavy solar flare action that's happening. The sun is kind of being a bit more than normal, and that extra energy actually affects us here in a lot of ways. And generally we're tired, generally we're more lethargic, generally we're more emotional and frustrated, generally we don't sleep as well. So if you're feeling any of these things, it's okay. It seems to be ebbing and not as strong now. So let yourself just relax and know that it's okay. Kind of everyone's feeling it. I hope that makes sense. But yes, today, the beautiful Crystal Connections message cards. A wonderful, wonderful deck. You all know I love crystals, so I love working with crystals. Yeah, it's not just you, it is pretty much everyone feeling the same. So let me know if you've been feeling it. Throw some hearts up, throw some hands up, say yes, and let me know. Because it is a very large portion of the population. There's a lot of frustration going on everywhere. Do I? A little bit, Alice. Yeah, oh my God. Look at what just fell out. Sunstone, the sun, literally, that is the stone of the sun. So, whoosh, as if you didn't need an extra confirmation. My goodness. So yes, please everyone, pay attention, listen, let yourself relax, give an easy time for yourself, let yourself know that it's okay to feel tired and to not do much, to know that you don't have to do more than you feel like doing than you can do. All right? Hello to those just joining in. It is Sunday. It may be Saturday evening if you are a little bit further behind in the time wheel of the world. This is the 16th of May, Sunday. We are rolling forward through till the 22nd of May, just before a rather epic full moon. Oh, lovely. Yeah, same. I stayed in, I had a terrible non-night sleep the night before, and I ended up getting to bed and staying into bed till after midday. It was one of those no, not doing much, please and thank you. Hello for those just joining in. Hopefully we're taking care of ourselves and looking after ourselves and nurturing ourselves as much as we need to. Take it easy, don't do too much today. Know that you only need to sort of focus on what's in front of you at the moment. We are still in Taurus, and we're moving into Gemini, one of the most misunderstood star signs as far as I'm concerned. Gemini is a really great time to expand the way you look at the world. It's a really great time to be a bit more deliberate. It's a really great time to not try and ground yourself too much and let your imagination kind of run a bit more wild, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to move these over. Crystal connections, message cards. They're a great little thing. They've got the messages on the back. I'm not going to talk about the messages. I'm going to talk about the crystals in the way I connect to and read the crystals. Yeah, Geminis are amazing. My mum and my baby brother are both Geminis. I've grown up with lots of really amazing Gemini energies. Let's do a bit of... Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to... Oh my goodness. 2 seconds. No, it's not going to do it. I'm trying to... Just a bit dark over here on Facebook. I'm just trying to see if I can lighten things up a little bit. Hold on. I don't know if I can do it. Doesn't matter. Hopefully you can still see me. You can see what's going on. Good morning, good morning. How are we? Happy Sunday. Today is a day of caring for yourself. It's the 16th of May. We are in Taurus and we're moving towards Gemini. So the last day of this reading, the Saturday card, will technically be a Gemini. So these are the last sort of moving from nurturing into a bit more thought. Here in the Southern Hemisphere, focusing on introspection is actually a really important part of that. Northern Hemisphere expanding. Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay, today is Sunday, the 16th of May. We will be pulling one card for each day of the week, starting from today through till Sunday, and then one overview card to give us a bit of extra guidance for what's ahead. Our card for today is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 perfect, gorgeous, and wonderful. Onyx, let me tell you, Onyx is easily one of the most underappreciated crystal energies that exists. It is so beautiful, it's simple, and it allows us to be receptive. It allows us to know that we're protected, it allows us to be grounded and safe, and it allows us to allow the rest of the world to do its thing. Onyx is like, me, I'm good, I'm okay, I will just do what's in front of me. I'll focus on my house, my home, like the immediate little things. And I know that the universe is going to take care of everything else because I'm taking care of myself and I'm focusing on what's most important to me. It's quite magnetic and receptive, as I said, so it really allows you to bring things in, which is amazing. So today, don't push, don't force, don't try and make something happen, don't try and push anything, don't try and do more than you need to. Like, if the most that you can stomach and the most that you can do is a bit of laundry and making sure that dinner is on the table, even if that dinner is takeaway, like, tick, 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 4 points, that's all you need to do today. I love it. So good. Onyx tells you that you have enough and that you are enough and that there's no need to do more. There's no need to feel like you're in competition with others and you need to impress others or you need to get approval from anyone else either. It's very, I'm self-sufficient. I'm good doing me, being me, doing my thing. I don't really need any help from anyone else, like except for the universe. The universe and I are working together. We're co-creating everything that I need, but otherwise I don't really need to force anything else to happen. Does that make sense, everyone? I want you to give yourself permission to be like this today. To be the onyx. Onyx is a form of chalcedony. Chalcedony is a form of quartz. So it's basically like intergrown black quartz. So it's giving us really great healing, protective, energizing, positive, like even though it's simple and black and very often overlooked, it is, yeah, exactly, bare min. Totes bare min today, kids. Do as little as you need to and know that that's enough. Don't beat yourself up and try and force yourself to do more. Let yourself switch off. Let yourself just go, It's been a big last week. We're all still recovering. It's all a lot of heavy, big energy that we're getting over, that we're pushing through from last week. So today with the Onyx, we have permission to relax, to sit, and to be, and to allow. Does that sound good? I don't have to give you extra crystals today because the cards are the crystals themselves, which is wonderful. But really, like, give yourself permission. Know that it's okay. Can I tell the kids that? What do you need to give the kids to entertain them? And then you can switch off. You know what? Let them have the TV and let them watch a stupid movie, or let them, like, this is, sometimes my parents would go, all right, you guys do that. We're going to lock ourselves in our bedroom and don't disturb us until dinner time. It was a thing that they did. It was a thing that they did. Hey, it worked for us. It may not work for everyone. Like, it was just one of those things that they did. They were like, you know what? We need our space. We need our time in our space. So, and there were 4 of us. So, you know, we were able to look after and take care of ourselves. It wasn't when we were like 4 or 5 or anything. This was when we were a little bit older. All right, so that's Sunday. That's today. Permission for self, permission to be relaxed, permission to be at peace with what you're doing. Can you see me on Facebook? Is everything coming through okay? I just want to make sure, because I'm seeing nothing coming through on Facebook. There's lots on Instagram, lots of love. I'm seeing lots of messages and stuff, but I'm not seeing anything come. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Sorry, everyone. I had no idea what was going on Instagram. Hi, everyone. Sorry. Okay, there it all is. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I just did, but we're back. I've got the comments. I can see you all. I can see all the hearts. Thank you, Facebook. Oh my goodness. I was like, this morning it was funny. I was rushing myself and I was like, no, don't rush yourself. You don't need to. You have time. Take your time. And when I force myself to do that, invariably something will be missed just a little bit. That Sagittarian, no, not so much attention to detail thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, exactly. They needed their time out. It's really important for you to give yourself time out and make it happen for yourself, because the universe doesn't. This is a really important lesson that my parents did tell me and teach me. It's like, the universe isn't going to give you anything. You've got to give it to yourself. And I need that time. I need to have fun. I need to let my hair down, or I need to relax. Any or all of those things, you do it. All right, so that was today, Sunday. Tomorrow, Monday, which is the 17th of May. Also very, very exciting week ahead, because it's Eurovision week. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year. I'm a huge Eurovision nerd. I've been watching Eurovision since I was a kid on SBS when no one else watched it. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I watch it live. Like, I am that Eurovision nerd. I'm so excited. Okay. Monday the 17th. Ooh, Stick Tight. This is an interesting one. Now, many of you may only have seen Stick Tight in Stick Tight Serpentine or Atlanticide, which comes from Tasmania. So the purple and the green that come together. This is it by itself. It does actually form by itself as a mineral. It's not always intertwined with others. Stick Tight is beautiful because it's a spiritual understanding stone. It gives us perspective. It gives us the ability to see ahead of ourselves. It gives us the ability to sort of get out of the physical, get out of the human aspects of ourselves and step away from that, so we can be a bit more objective, we can be a bit more enlightened about the way we look at things, especially ourselves. So it gives us permission to be really nice to ourselves. It gives us permission to go, oh, look at that poor human. Look at that poor human dealing with all of that heaviness, all of that stress, all of that trauma, and they're carrying on and they're doing their best. Like, maybe they need to be a bit nicer to themselves. Maybe they need to be a bit more caring to themselves. Maybe they need a little bit more there love for them, whatever it is. Like, maybe I need to get out of my head and just get into action. Maybe I'm holding myself back with fear, and that's not true. When I look at myself and I look at what I've done, I've actually done a lot more. I've broken through so much. I don't need to be scared because I've already done stuff like this before. This is really, really beautiful. Like, bird's eye view, eagle eye perspective of self and your own journey, what you're doing, where you're going. So if you only have it in Atlanticite or Stick-Tight Serpentine, totally fine. Work with it tomorrow in that form. But if you have it by itself as well, also amazing. So this is very crown, very like a little bit into the third eye, but for me it really sits on the crown and opens the etheric chakra channel. It's enlightening, I think, is a really, really great word for it. It really is enlightening. It really does go, wow, look at all of that. Look at all of this. Look at what's going on. So think about just taking a little bit of a step back and looking at yourself with a bit of an enlightened perspective, a little bit of a compassionate, caring, objective perspective. Step back from yourself. You become much clearer when you give yourself space, when you allow yourself to look at yourself like you would look someone else, like a friend or a loved one that would come to you with their issues. And you can go, oh, we would do this, I would do this, let's, do this together. Instead of being hard on yourself or forceful. Does that make sense, everyone? Have I gone off tangent too much? It's like I feel this collective wave of, oh, here we go. I feel this really big collective wave of emotion. Like everyone feels exhausted. Everyone feels really, really tired. Everyone feels like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I don't know if I can keep going. I don't know if I can, when is the shit gonna end? Like that. It feels like there is that like very dark perspective of there not being any light at the end of the tunnel, but it feels like it's important to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is more. There is going to be better. We can't handle anything that we can't handle, and anything that's happening in our life we can handle. We are that strong. We are that powerful. We are able. This is why we're here. Otherwise, we would have been here at a different time. We would have been a different age now. You are exactly where you need to be now to deal with what's happening and what's going on around you. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel emotional. It's okay to feel hard done by, but you're not. Every feeling is valid. Feel all of the feelings. Let yourself feel the feelings. But also know that you can take on all of that's happening in your life. 100% you can. You are the strongest person in your life to deal with your life. You are the most capable. Only you can do what is in front of you, what is in your life. I can't. I can only give a bit of guidance, hope that I can enlighten you a little bit, share a little bit of something that is uplifting and real, but practical, but spiritual, and all of that. I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, I know. Like, it feels like that, but it's not fact. This is necessary challenge that's happening for the world. We're all dealing with variations of it. Many, much, much more difficult till it's much harder for others than even we're going through. So letting yourself know that it's okay. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Don't feel like you need to feel bad when you feel bad and frustrated. Like, let yourself feel the feels. Let yourself know that it's okay to be frustrated, but I'm going to know that I can keep putting one foot in front of the other and stepping forward and manifesting and doing. Like, I'm not stuck. I'm not limited. our card for Tuesday, which is the 18th. The Shiva Lingam. This is a very, very interesting card. Very interesting card, because the Shiva Lingam is the combination of the masculine, feminine forces. It's the combination of like the sign of the Kundalini and rebirth, and if you look at the Shiva Lingam, it's meant to have 3 stripes. It's always made of bedrock, coming from generally the Ganges and other sacred rivers in India, and it represents past, present, future. The stripes and the lines are meant to represent the different phases of our existence and what we go through, and the ability to capture that energy in masculine, feminine balance, in alignment, in connectedness, to bring it up. If you know the Kundalini symbol, it's like the snake that comes up, and it's very similar to the DNA strand and to the healing symbol that comes with doctors. So it's very much a self-healing energy. It's very much an empowering from the ground up and bringing the healing energy from the ground upwards, from Mother Earth upwards. Get the fuck out of your head. Like, get out of your way and get up and into it. Let yourself bring the good up. Let yourself know that it's okay to feel good, that it's okay to nurture self, that it's okay to give to self, and stop saying you can't, or you shouldn't, or you're not good enough, or you're not allowed. Thanks very much. Yeah, they're beautiful. Like, you can get little Shiva Lingams and like huge ones, like that are a couple of kilos. They're amazing. I love that. That's so cool. I like look at Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Hanam Shivai. The Shiva Lingam is what was stolen from the village. It's one of those really interesting energies, and I find it quite confrontational. It can be a bit of like, oh, what is this energy? Especially if you're very like humanly driven, and maybe a little bit clean, and maybe a little bit too considered and organized and structured. Shiva Lingam is quite not animalistic, but it comes from the base. So it steps up from the base and from feeling, and so it can bring up sexuality and lust and like heat and that sort of tension and energy, and it can very much bring up a lot of physical desires and needs, and it's okay to feel that, and it's okay to have that, and it's okay to connect to that, because we are humans having a human experience on Earth. Like, we're supposed to experience that which is here on Earth, to learn the most and get the most out of the experience. So don't hold yourself back from human physical delights. Let yourself indulge in something delicious. Let yourself connect with your partner or someone else. Let yourself hug. Let yourself get a massage. Let yourself like warm yourself and snuggle and like surround yourself with pillows and blankets, and like just snuggle yourself, like whatever it is that makes you feel really good. Have a long hot bath, a long hot shower, have a sit in the backyard and just look at nothing all day. Like, get in the garden, things that are like human and physical. Tuesday, this is what we need. I'm very good at doing that. I'm very good at just going, Crystal says you need this. It's something that I do. So yeah, think on Tuesday about, what does the physical need? What does my human body need? What does my human physical body want? And I'm going to allow it. I'm going to give it that. I'm going to give myself permission to have the thing and to do the thing. Does that make sense, everyone? This is something as a Sagittarian I can be good at. Like, I still have my struggles, but, you know, I love a bit of feel good. All right, Wednesday, hump day. Oh, gorgeous. Unakite or Unikite. Unikite is what we call a rock in gemology. It's such a glamorous term. A rock is essentially a combination of minerals. So unakite is a combination of epidote. Epidote helps us to rewrite patterns of the heart. It helps us to change the way it works from negative to positive. It helps us to empower and to change, especially in the physical body and the physical world, what we're doing and the way we behave. The pink is a form of feldspar, and feldspar is related to labradorite, moonstone, sunstone, so it's very magical, but it's essentially right in the heart chakra. It's giving us the permission to they're in, my family has a crystal shop. They are in Kinross now. They're just look up Celestial Soul, Megsy, Celestial Soul, and yeah, they're in Kinross. My mum Diane, my brother Kane work there still. So Wednesday, we are balancing the heart chakra. We're allowing ourselves to feel aligned with the masculine and the feminine. We're allowing ourselves to be both active and receptive. We're allowing ourselves to be thought-driven and feeling-driven. We're allowing ourselves to be balanced and harmonious, because the third mineral that is in unakite is quartz. Quartz is the master healer, the energizer. It helps with all of the things, and it's, as the third party, it's basically combining the two elements together, which is beautiful. So think, anytime you have a crystal that has both pink and green within it, you're automatically bringing that balance to the heart chakra. So think heart balance on Wednesday. Allow yourself to be balanced in your approach to everything. Let yourself be a little bit thoughtful. Let yourself be considered. Let yourself be nurturing. Let yourself be also like, I'm doing what I need to do for me. Let yourself be yourself and know that that's enough and that's okay. And you don't need to do more. You don't need to, again, try so hard. We're all trying too hard. Don't be such a try-hard. Ugh. Oh, goodness. Right? You don't want to be. You don't want to be a try-hard. And it's not in that sense. It's like, who are we trying to impress? Who are we trying to appease with what we're doing, when really we should be doing what makes us happy? If the world is showing us anything, right, our time is, who knows? We need to enjoy it as best we can and do what we need to do so that we can enjoy our life as best we can in the future. And for those that come after us, live their best life as well. This is why I do this, to provide something that I didn't have, to provide something that hopefully gives as many people as possible a bit more enlightenment, a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance, a bit of, it's okay, a bit of permission, a little bit of selffulness. Because you are the most important person in your life. You are the most important person in your life. I am the most important person in my life. So I have to do what's best for me. You have to do what's best for you. And by doing that, we continue to make everything better. That is totally my belief. All right, Thursday. Hi. Spirit quartz, or fairy quartz, or cactus quartz. A quartz by any other name is still a quartz. So what's cool about these is they have one central main quartz point and then lots and lots of other tiny little quartz crystals growing around it. So it really connects us and brings us to all the little magical things. Fully supported in the middle. Lots and lots of magical little things help us to feel that. It gets us into fun and joy. It gets us into the Fae realm, which is sparkly and beautiful and wonderful and magical. It gets us into feeling joyful. It gets us into allowing ourselves to let the inner child out, let the big kid out. It allows us to Know that fun is an okay and a necessary part of the human existence. It helps us with creativity. It's a very creative driven stone. So those that are creative, writers, singers, painters, anyone that is driven in a creative way, use this to help us, to help you to unlock and move that forward. I'm also getting, right eye issues. So the right eye is the masculine, the one that needs to know everything and blah, 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 blah. Like, no, it's not helpful. It's not helpful this week. It's not helpful at the moment. Don't use it. It's not necessary. Let yourself work with your feelings, your intuition, your action, your gut. Too much thought is not going to be helpful at all this week. Too much thought is not going to get you where you need to go. Too much thought is not going to do what you think it's going to do. You got to feel your way. Feel your way forward, fam. Feel your way forward and let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself think less and do more. It feels like everyone has allowed life to get too serious, and we need to reverse that. We need to unwind that. We need to shift that narrative. We need to be able to bring light, joy, and fun into all experiences. Trust and believe that. Okay, Friday. Cake's brilliant. Our card for Friday is... I hope you're all listening. I really hope you're all listening to this reading. Friday, Chrysocolla, the stone of aligning the throat and the heart in a feminine way to help us to speak our truth. It is a stone that heals with sound. It is a stone that connects to the voice. It's a stone that connects to our truth. It connects to music. It connects to speaking in public. It connects to nurturing and loving and Mother Earth and connecting to the voice of Mother Earth. It is one of the most powerful and beautiful feminine energies that we can work with and connect with. Stop trying to think your way out of this. Stop trying to think you can control everyone and how everyone sees you and what everyone believes is the right thing. Fuck the system and fuck what everyone else is doing. What's your truth? What's your harmony? What's your happiness? What makes you feel good? Speak that, own that, live that. That's what you need to do. And that's what's going to get you through. That's what's going to get us all able to move forward through what we're all going through. It's not over. It's all happening. It's all difficult. It's all uncertain. So be certain about you and what you feel and what you're doing and what's in front of you. Does that make sense, everyone? Does that make sense? I would say Chrysocolla for me is like that really cool aunt. That really cool aunt that's probably single. She doesn't take any shit from anyone. She encourages you to have fun. She encourages you to do. She also will say, fucking told you so. Why were you so stupid? It's that combination of not taking any shit, but really encouraging you to be your best and having fun. Being it's that combination of sibling, auntie, grandmother, all of those sorts of things in one. I find Chrysocolla to be. It's very powerfully feminine. There is a softness. There is a really beautiful softness, but then there's this badass, I'm not going to take any shit vibe that Chrysocolla brings as well. Absolutely adore it. Let yourself be a strong, powerful woman. Let the strong, powerful feminine come out and lead. Let yourself stop thinking and thinking you can think your way out of it, and let yourself just speak what your heart wants. Please. Please and thank you. Isn't she beautiful? Chrysocolla is the feminine balance to malachite for those playing at home. So that is our Friday card. Now we're rolling forward into Saturday. So Saturday, the 22nd, moving into Gemini season. Now, Gemini is air, so it is thought-driven, but I would say Gemini is like crown. Gemini is very crown-driven. Gemini is one of those signs that is very just naturally wise, naturally aware, naturally powerful in what the mind can do, both intuitively and intellectually. So this is a great time. Like, we're working on this physical, feeling our way forward, letting ourselves sort of bring that truth up and out. And then we can, as we're stepping into Gemini season now, or at the weekend, we can start to really let our imagination blossom. Because the full moon that we're heading towards Tuesday week is not just a full moon, but it is a full lunar eclipse. All right, our card for Saturday. Booyaka! Kyanite, the stone of alignment. I am exactly where I need to be. I am ignoring the noise that is outside of me. I am staying in my lane. I know I am powerful in my lane. I know there is order to the chaos around me. I know that I'm exactly where I need to be. Listen to my heart, listen to my mind, listen to my intuition, listen to my gut. Kyanite links from the crown down all the way through the base. So when you allow yourself to be aligned, you can bring the left-right brain into order as well. Geminis are very good at working left-right brain at the same time, which is hard for most other signs to understand. It's very tricky for others which are more restricted, or because Gemini is not just an air sign, but it's also the mutable air sign, right? It's like, so it's also like, it's not just air, it's also mutable. So it's very adaptable and it goes with the flow. And that is something that's often misconstrued. It's like, oh, how can you be friends with those and fit over there? It's like, well, Gemini's like, well, I treat everyone equally, you know, till you fuck me over and then you're gone. But otherwise, like, I can fit in anywhere. So let yourself know that wherever you are is perfect. Whatever you're doing is perfect. Wherever you're going, as long as you're following your intuition and your gut and what you need for yourself, you're aligned. You're aligned. You're exactly where you need to be right now. That goes for today and not just Saturday. That goes for now and not just in the future. If you always think and know that you're exactly where you need to be, you won't ever try to be anywhere else. You know this saying, the journey is more important than the destination. Let yourself be happy where you are and where you're going, and wherever you end up, you'll end up. It's fine. You're moving forward. You are. Trust and believe. You are. Trust. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense, everyone. All right. So that leads us to the overview. The overview card, the theme of the week. I feel like my tongue's really fat today. Sorry if I'm a bit mumbly. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just I'm tired. I'm feeling that tiredness that everyone else is feeling, and I've slept like crap this week, so don't you worry. Oh dear. Okay. Our overview card of the week is... Oh, this is so good. As I'm seeing a flock of birds fly up in front of my window. Red Jasper. Oh, simplicity, groundedness, physical body. What's in front of you? Put one foot in front of the other. That's all you need to do. What do I need? My body needs food, so I'm going to feed it. It needs sleep. I'm going to sleep. What does my body need? I'm going to listen to it. I don't need to think. Get the hell out of your head, please. Do everything in your power this week, each and every day, if it's several times a day, to get out of your head. Force yourself. Set alarms in your phone to say, hey, it's 12 o'clock. What have you been doing? Oh shit, scrolling online. Not doing anything. Get up, get out, do something. Go for a walk, get into the garden. Have a nap if you're tired. Have another shower or another bath, even if you had one this morning, because your body needs that soaking. Have some chocolate, because your body's craving chocolate. Right? Like, each and every day, what is my body telling me? What is it saying? Please listen to it. Please. We're not. Collectively, I can feel it. We're not listening to our bodies. And in the sign of Taurus, it's the wrong answer. It's the complete opposite. We need to be listening to our bodies and focusing on what's physical. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Fun fact, I met Olivia Newton-John. I bumped into her on the street. I think I was 17. Yeah, it must have been 17. Easily the most famous person I've ever met. Just quietly. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, think about your physical body. Think about, what is my body telling me? What is my body saying? What is my body trying to yell at me, and why am I not listening to it? Please listen to the body. Please. Yeah. It's one of those things, right? Yeah, exactly. We'll get sick. Good. I love it. It's a banger. Physical is a banger. Well, Pluto retrograde is going to mess with everyone, but it's the only planet that's retrograde. Mars isn't going retrograde. Mercury doesn't go retrograde until the end of the month, so you won't be feeling that yet. But Pluto will be affecting everyone. But there is the sun flares. I was talking to my friend this morning, actually, and there's solar flares that make us feel exhausted and irrational and emotional. And we're all being hit by it, and it's one of the strongest that's been felt in a really long time. So if you're feeling it, you're feeling it, and everyone should be. So again, listen to your body. Focus on what your body wants. Focus on what your body needs. Your body talks loudly. You just got to listen. Just got to hear it. And yeah, for us in the Southern Hemisphere, if we don't listen to our body, we will get sick as it gets colder. Or if you don't listen to your body and what it's trying to say, you'll injure yourself or you'll develop something. Trust and believe, I've done it on both occasions in both ways. It's not fun. Again, simplicity as well. Like, this is another word that I'm hearing in my head, is simplicity. Simplify. Stop overcomplicating everything, please. Stop. Use this technique, please. Either with a whiteboard or a big piece of paper. Write down all of your worries and stresses. All of them, like, get them all out, write them all down in as short form as possible, and put them all down on a piece of paper or on the whiteboard. And look, and you'll probably see that there's probably less than 10% of those worries and stresses that you have any control over. And of that 10%, there's probably only 1 or 2 that you really need to focus on. Then you can get rid of the rest of the noise. The magic. Remember, we're leading into a full moon in Gemini. Well, the sun's in Gemini, the moon is in Sagittarius, and it is a full lunar eclipse. Like, if we aren't focusing on what helps us to live the perfect life of freedom, we are going to get bitch slapped by this moon. Bitch slapped for real. For real, and not for play. You will feel it. Sagittarian energy wants and craves freedom. It has to. I am so heavily Sagittarian. Like, I know this. I know this. One day I'll put up a picture of my chart and you'll see it's just like poof, all of this energy down in Sagittarius. It's freedom's the thing that drives us. What makes me feel free? What makes me feel good? What makes me feel happy? That should be your focus. Because for this full moon, you want to be getting rid of and letting go of everything that doesn't allow you to live that life and exist in that way, so that you can move forward. Does this make sense? Because Jupiter's just moved into Pisces. So huge, good feeling. Like Jupiter is encouraging its expansion, its positive growth. And in Pisces, so compassionate, so creative, so thoughtful. So that, like, it's a huge combination of all sorts of shit going on around us. So, you know, think about you and how you fit into the world and what you're doing and how it affects the future and how it's affecting everything. Because every little thing you do does. And that's why you want to do good and not focus on the shit. I hope that makes sense. I hope that is sitting with everyone, and I hope that it's not too, to anything else. It is what it is. This is what comes. This is how I speak. This is what comes through. I'm not going to be any different. I'm not going to change the way I communicate, the energy that I read. I'm not going to be anyone else except myself, and that's why I encourage you to do the same. So today, the combination of onyx and red jasper, it's full-on physical nurturing, full-on physical body nurturing. So napping, baths, eating good yummy food, or not so good yummy food, getting outside in the garden, going for a bushwalk, going to the beach, doing things that the body wants. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I hope that makes sense, everyone. It's very good. Like, it's perfect. Like, for what's going on astrologically, what's happening around us energetically. Like, the cards are like, please, do you. Sound good? We all happy? Well, I've got a day of reading, so I've got to go. I've got to go do my thing. You guys look after yourself. You guys take care of yourself. Focus on what you need. And yeah, I've got many exciting things coming. Hopefully I'll see you at Advanced Crystal Grids. For those thinking about coming along, I want you to know that almost all of the ticket price you will get back in crystals. I'm just letting you know. If you're thinking about it, the Advanced Crystal Grid course, even though the crystals are small, the cost of them is quite high, and so you'll be getting some pretty special things. So if you're thinking about it, know that you will be getting a lot to take away, as well as we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff. I will be doing Crystal Grids, the basics, in June again. So if you haven't done the first one and you want to do that one, we're doing it in June for Pride Month, which is going to be super fun. And then I've got an Oracle card workshop, which is happening at the winter solstice, which I'm very excited about. That one's going to be really magical and really good fun too. So hopefully I will see you at any of these, and I have a few other things that I'll be launching in June. So stay tuned, and I will speak to you all soon. Namaste, peace out, stay safe and stay sane, look after yourself. Bye everyone.